Hello, everyone. Welcome back to NADCL. My name is Wesley. I'm joined here with two very special guests. We have Sammy and we have JMac. How are y'all doing?
Good.
I'm
How's it going?
good.
Awesome. We finally have a lobby live, so should be heading the game shortly. But before that, let's just take a look at the lower bracket, see where we are. This is the final weekend of NADCL.
Uh, I don't know. I have to imagine that it's good vibes for Trash Nights Online. Maybe Paladins with 0 second reserve time. Maybe a little bit nervous. But Zor said he has it handled. He said he's the fastest drafter on US East, so hopefully we'll see that in action.
Yeah, and maybe a little awkward because they're going to have to bring in a last-minute stand-in. I don't even want to attempt to say this guy's name, so I hope whatever hero they pick him is easy to say, because there's no way I'm referring to this guy. Let's take a look at both the teams since we have that technology. Where you can look at Paladins first, I guess. We have Pichu, we have Chimes, we have Zor, we have Psyblade God, and then we have a stand-in, which, like I said, his name's very hard to say. Whoa. Nah, it's like Japanese. I can't say that word.
Wait, what? You gotta give it a try.
Whoa.
No one will hate on you for
Google Translate that stuff.
Woshi Dagwai Shoya. That's what I got.
nice. That's pretty good. That was
It's
good.
pretty long. There's a lot of weird vowels.
That was
in that
good.
one.
All the anime watching is coming in handy right now. Like this training. Let's go. At least for me, at least.
Exactly. This probably refers to some like thirst trap best waifu or something like that.
Yeah, it's the
my guess.
best waifu for sure.
And then we can go over to the Trash Nights Online draft. This one I can say all the names on. We have Wake Me Up, Alien Mana Banana, High Shaggy, Frugos, and then Leem. We finally get A and B and Wake Me Up to play on the same team together, which is pretty hype. Just looking at these two lineups, is there one that you all favor more than the other, based on players alone?
I like Trash Knights. I think they're a good team. They do some vibey Dota for sure.
Yeah, I think Trash Knights are definitely the favorites here. I think they just have like higher MMR players. I think overall, maybe the MMRs are similar, but I think they definitely have more players that have experience together. Like A and B, Shaggy, Wake Me Up, Frugos, like all play together in USC's pubs and have played together on teams and stuff. So, whereas the other side, I think it's more just random players like playing together, especially with the stand-in. So
Yeah, one thing about both these lineups is some players are on some weird roles. Paladins have a lot of carry players. On Trash Knights, we have Shaggy stepping in the one position. So I think it's going to come down to the draft to see where these teams are going to shape up. And we can actually head into that draft, look at some of these bans. One thing that's peculiar to me is this first ban, Weaver. It's a targeted Zor ban. I think it's his most played hero.
Yeah, that is. He's definitely the Weaver player. It's very scary. He let it through.
Weaver. He goes like Spirit Vessel or what?
I think he just goes like carry items. Maybe
Yeah,
I'm
he
wrong.
gets like
I'm pretty sure he
Lepnir.
goes, like Maelstrom. Yeah, I don't think he
Yeah.
goes Spirit Vessel. He goes Maelstrom.
Classic.
I actually was looking for this brew pick because Liam, when I was preparing notes for Bullish on Gaming on Trash Nights, this guy like plays brew, so we had to ban it. And then the time we didn't ban it because he was playing like carry, they picked it and they swapped roles and he started playing brew. And this hero is just completely insane right now. So
Yeah,
it's a good pickup.
They forgot about it. Zor being the fastest drafter in the West or whatever.
I think
Yeah.
we're gonna see Sven probably come out right away. It's
Mhm.
not banned here. I think that's the best pick for Brew.
Yeah.
by far, it's the best carry. It actually kills all the pandas when he splits. If you have your stun, you're just gonna stun all the pandas and cleave. So uh, hopefully we'll see a Sven pick
Earlier,
up here. They have one more ban from Trash Knights, so hopefully they ban out the Sven.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
Troll Warlord's also a carry that matches up pretty well against that brew.
Yeah, Troll's been getting some play, but it's bugged right now, so it's kind of difficult to play. The ulti doesn't work.
Yeah.
Saw that earlier today in the Team Spirit match, actually.
Are
Right.
trolls bugged right now?
Yeah,
That's
Yatoro got
crazy.
stuck and he couldn't move, and
Wow.
it's ruining the fight.
Unlucky.
Trash Knights get some of their luxurious reserve time.
Yeah,
They're lapping it up right now.
so they banned Axe
They-
instead. Another Zor ban looks like,
Mhm.
but
Can they
maybe
just
they
pick
could
the
even
Sven
take the
themselves right
Sven.
here?
Yeah, they could take the Sven. I feel like Sven Brew is a little. It's not a great synergistic 1-3, but I'm sure it's fine. I think Sven is just a great hero right now in terms of just being very stable. I mean, I'm not sure how early these teams will pick up their carries, but for me, I would definitely say you could probably just take Sven here. It's very natural. They take the Warlock instead.
Warlock.
Another good option though, another AoE teamfight scaler. I do
Yeah.
think Paladins should just take the Sven right here. They can take a Sven combo on the safe lane, like Sven plus a range hero. Obviously, Warlock's taken, but there are some other ones.
Yeah, we've seen Grim as a 5.
Yeah,
Looks like
Grim,
Paladins.
AA. I think AA is a decent idea versus Brew, being able to actually kill this guy on some all-in. If you don't want to go that route, you can also just get a stunner 5, really. Yeah, there's Bane. That's another good stable 5, another good hero at all-inning Brew. They just take the Earth Spirit. Okay, so a good backline initiator to mess with Warlock, has a silence for Brew, has some good chain stun. So another good hero to maybe stop.
Is this
Brew
their
from getting
support
spells.
duo?
Yeah,
I think so.
I think the players on our team kind of force their hand in their draft a little bit because Cyblade God's typically a mid player, but they put him in the 4, and Earth Spirit's all I've seen him play so far. So I think this is just ultra comfort for someone that is off their typical role.
Right. I'm looking at some stats on Dota 2 Pro Tracker against Brewmaster. Slark has a 41%, or Brewmaster has a 41% loss rate against Slark. Is that just a pub thing, or is Slark actually viable against this hero?
I mean, Slark is just good at kiting the fight, but I think Slark is okay for sure. It's just good at kiting. Right, there's the AMB hero.
Yep.
I think Slark also wins the lane for Brew because you have a lot of purges for the all of Brew's spells. You can just randomly purge, and it's just annoying for Brew to play into for sure. And you buy Diffusal, you gain his mana. That said, I think Slark is. I mean, Slark could be good if Trash Knights go the Terrorblade option here, but they'll probably just take another support and save their last pick.
Yeah,
there's the Rubik.
Frugos Rubik probably.
Yeah, pretty nice spells to steal between the Invoker, the Bane. I don't think Earth Spirit spells are very nice to steal, right?
High Shaggy can play Death Prophet too. Kind of a little bit of flex there, I guess.
Death Prophet in the safe lane seems rough, right? Because you're just level starved.
All right, so this.
Yeah, I guess AMB won't go there. Yep.
I'm curious why they take the TA. I'm not sure it's a great game for TA. It looks like she'll have a lot of problems. It's good at killing those supports, the traps are definitely good. But I'm worried about walking into this Brew lane. I don't think TA is that good versus Brew. I think depending on how strong your 5 is or how strong the enemy. I mean, Rubik Brew is just a strong lane generically, and the TA is going to get a refraction killed by the Brew spells. So yeah, I'm not sure about this TA pick. It also opens you up to Terrorblade from Trash Knights. They're banning Naga already. They're going to ban probably Terrorblade next because you really don't want to encounter either of these heroes with this type of Paladins draft. They have nothing for illusions right now. And you might even see something like Chaos Knight come out from Trash Knights on 24 here.
Yeah, it seems really good.
You're gonna have to ban TB. I think TB is the most TB will completely crush your draft. Crushes Bane, crushes Earth Spirit, crushes TA. So I think you'll ban TB, and then you're gonna have to find one more carry hero on Trash Knights. I think CK is a great option for them. Another good way to deal with these illusions, kill Invoker, kill TA. There's probably some other illusion archetype hero that also will work for this game. There's still Sven. I think Sven is not banned also.
Yeah.
Um,
They'll have a
for-
PL as well.
yeah, there's PL too. I actually like Sven for Trash Knights too because the armor is very good versus TA. Like Warcry looks like a just
Mhm.
strong spell in this game for your
Especially in
supports and
combo
your
with
DP.
Death Prophet, yeah.
Yeah, and it looks like you'll kill their supports easily. Like it looks like you kill Bane, they have nothing for you. You'll have BKB. But I'm not sure what Paladins want either. They need a last pick a range offlane, but it's kind of a hard game to last pick a range offlane in. Pretty awkward for them.
What's with the Spirit Breaker ban? That seems so weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not
Maybe
very
just
good in
another
the.
Zor. It's just a Zor hero, I think. I think they're just
see.
banning Zor heroes. Like they banned Viper too. Like that's another Zor hero. I mean, Zor is kind of out of heroes
Okay.
here, and he has last pick, and he has to pick an off laner to lane with Earth Spirit, which is like kind of a weak laner, or like not a like a very stable laner. So I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
Could they
Razor
Razor?
work? Yeah.
Yeah, Razor's good. Razor might be a best option, but again, they didn't ban Terrorblade. Like they're gonna get completely crushed by TB. I mean, to me, it's like kind of GG on your draft to pick Razor here, because yeah, if they
Sin would
TB
be
like
good. I like
me-
Sin here maybe. But
Uh,
does he
again,
fit as a?
I mean, you're gonna
yeah.
run into TB again. Like you're just gonna keep running into TB problems. I think that's the real worry from banning the Slark.
Yeah.
They did ban the Slark you were talking about, but
I mean, could
enough
they
of the
run
of the
Invoker
opposite
4
side.
and ES mid and then pick a melee offlaner? Like, it doesn't have to be Earth Spirit 4 necessarily, right?
Yeah, they could.
There are 4 players a mid player.
That might be better. It looks better, maybe.
Whoa.
Well,
So
that's
it's
a
Dazzle mid
offlane.
or offlane, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's off.
Okay, that's a TB answer. That's a great pick versus TB. So that's good. Solves their TB
Nice.
issue, right? They actually did find a good hero here versus that hero, so that's good. I could argue you could still Terrorblade, like it's still just a great game for this hero, but there's also still CK, another good kill lane versus Dazzle that I think is great.
Mhm.
And Dazzle does not kill the CK illusions because they're strong illusions,
Mm-hmm.
so they don't get hexed. Or like you hex them, but you don't insta kill them. So I think CK is another good option versus Dazzle.
Is
what else is there?
PL
Just
PL
Sven.
just too bad versus the like Q with Shard?
I
Is
think
it
PL's
issue?
fine, but I think it's just a really slow hero, and it looks like Trash Knights want to play tempo, like they want to take
Mhm.
buildings. Like, I think CK and Terrorblade are much higher tempo than PL. Like PL really wants to farm for a long time, and yeah, PL might just 1v5 the game, but he also might you might lose Roche to the TA and then get tempoed yourself if the PL's not ready. And they do the Necro
Carry
carry.
Necro.
I called that, didn't
Yeah,
I? Like before game.
Interesting.
I don't think it's a great game for carry Necro. Like you're playing into Invoker and Earth Spirit and Bane, and kind of. I mean, maybe it's good versus Dazzle. So I don't know. It looks okay though. I guess not a great hero.
They have good team fight, like really good team fight on Trash
Yeah,
Knights.
they're gonna win all the team fights for sure. If they take a 5v5, I think it's gonna be easy. But there's a chance that the fight starts with grip or fight starts with TA trapping somebody and Earth Spirit rolling in. Like they can. I think Paladins have some more mobility, some more chaos.
Their
and Trash
objective
Knights, so-
taking's way clearer on Paladins too, right? Like they do Roche, they take towers.
Mhm.
At
all
a
revolves
very
around
low
TA, though.
tempo.
Yeah.
Right.
The
TA.
TA has to have a good game, right? Because if the
Mhm.
TA doesn't have a good game, you can't take towers and you can't take buildings. Like you're kind of screwed. So.
But if TA does have a good game, she can kind of take over this game, I think.
Yeah.
Into
for sure.
a brew though might seem hard.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this TA Bane lane. I think Rubik Brew is actually stronger than TA Bane. I'm pretty sure TA is going to get thrown into the Brew spells,
Yeah.
too, and then the Bane will do nothing. Like he's going to Nightmare some dude, and then the Nightmare will I don't know. I don't think they can actually win this lane. I think the TA should just play to farm, and then maybe the Invoker's their mid, right? He's going to be making some good rotations, hopefully. So, I think
right,
a lot of it
predictions.
will rely
Let's
on
hear 'em.
Invoker.
Who are we saying is gonna win this one? Based off draft.
I'm gonna go with I think in Trash Knights. I just think this Brewmaster is such a wrench in all the operations that Paladins want to do. I mean, team fight wise, he's just gonna throw up the TA. They're not gonna be able to take a 5v5.
How about you, Sammy?
Yeah, I think Paladins have an easier to execute draft. Looks like if they just farm and scale, they're gonna win. So, or wait, no, Trash Knights. Sorry, not Paladins. Yeah, Trash Knights have an easier to execute draft, and I think Paladins just have their draft. Something just looks wrong about their draft. They don't have enough AOE for the brew. Like this is a first pick brew, and they have no clear. Like how do they kill the split, right? Like maybe TA gets some really god side blades, or something, but it's so unlikely to me that the split dies. Like, yeah, it's hard to deal with the split in this game. We have a smoke though. We might see our first
Oh.
blood here.
Yeah, here comes
There's about to
Paladins,
be some
and
5v5.
this
Now
is the
they're on the
tempo they
hill.
want, right?
Going uphill.
Oh, who's finding
Whoa.
who though? Huge Cinderbrew coming out onto 2 as well as the Fatal Bonds, but the rest of Paladins are focusing
He's
down
dead.
A and B in the back line. The TA goes into Mel. The Indias buys a little bit of time, but not. Oh. Yeah, Shaggy getting the first blood there. They trade onto the Death Prophet, but they would have really preferred to have that first blood gold, huh?
Yeah, they let the DP live too. They could have killed DP first, but they just like let her walk away. And Earth Spirit may be in some trouble here too.
They need some sort of disable. Damage isn't going to be enough. He's just going to walk away, throwing up the high 5 as well.
I mean, now he's walking right
Oh,
into
walking
AMB,
right
like,
into AMB.
Give him a freebie, I
Uh-oh.
guess.
I mean, using the Fairy Fire as well?
He's not getting out of this. A free kill for AMB too. Yeah, bad
Yeah.
news.
Good job leaving it up to the Death Prophet to snag that one.
Oh, tries taking some
Good
damage
start for
too.
Trash Knights.
Yeah, 3 Bounty Runes going towards Paladins, though.
Something.
It's something.
How did Invoker end up down there? That was just pretty funny.
What's this DP Invoker matchup even like?
I think it's just some fun matchup. Like DP will farm slightly more, and Invoker will rotate, and DP will take your tower. So I think in general it's like 55-45 for DP. But yeah, I mean just slightly DP favored. But I think people like the Invoker side of it because you get to rotate and you get to like counterplay the DP. Like DP is like a very like you know what she's gonna do right before the game. So it's
Thanks,
more about
Malibu.
like counterplaying.
Malibu is like tracking a random Rubik right click all the way across the map.
Yeah, I saw that one flying all the way.
Yeah, it connected, did damage.
What do you think about the Warlock Necrophos lane against Dazzle Earth Spirit?
Surely Necro is gonna crush this, right? It's gonna be
Chai
I
is
think-
eating a Thunderclap top. Might be in trouble.
yeah.
Right?
I think Necro will end up really fat in this lane, and Dazzle might farm, but I mean they have the hard camp down bottom, which is good already. Like they're doing a good job getting this pull off. It definitely helped their lane. Meanwhile, top like camps are all blocked, so definitely good for Earth Spirit and Dazzle here at bot. You get to farm some more, but yeah, they get bonds. Oh, they're going in bot on Frugos.
Oh, wow.
Taking this
I
all
mean,
in.
Fatal Bond's death pull seems really strong, but Frugos is the one taking all the damage. They're trying to get the damage out. The golems, the blood grenade. Oh, yeah. The little imps.
So much damage.
Yeah.
No, TA top 2 going down. That's the combo. I mean, he didn't even get thrown in. I think he just got level 2 by Brewmaster, got hit by the Cinder Brew, and too slow to get away.
Yeah. Refractions at this point in the game not doing enough to keep the damage off of them. Lanes are not going well so far for Paladins. This is what
Yeah.
we're worried about.
Really worried about the lanes here. The TA having a rough time. The Necro top of the CS. And he got the kill too. Like, plus all this first blood shenanigan.
Yeah, Fatal
Definitely
Bonds are
worried. Yeah,
owning
and-
this offlane.
Yeah, I mean, this is like some really nasty offlane, right? Like Warlock Necro, like really massive synergy in all their spells and healing
Yeah.
and just tons of sustain.
Oh, yeah.
Like, even Dazzle is a good sustain. Doing not doing enough. Just too much damage coming in. And they're playing really aggressive. I don't know, Shaggy is going kind of crazy here, but
Taking some tower shots for fun.
yeah, just having some fun there.
Yeah.
Top though, almost. Could have gone for that, I think maybe, but Enfeeble doing a lot of work here actually.
All right, so the side lanes are going rough. At what point do we see this Invoker start rotating? It feels like we're already waiting for that eventuality. What does he need to get on the
Yeah,
map?
I
Like
mean-
the urn?
He needs Erd and boots. Yeah, I mean, he needs like until 6 minutes. There's a
Right.
chance he might. It's kind of unfortunate because he TP'd pregame. Like, I would say the easiest way for Invoker to rotate in this type of game is to just like TP to a lane. But he has no TP because he used it pregame. And I don't know when he's going to get a TP because it doesn't look like he realizes he needs one. So it means his like options to rotate are really limited. You know, he can't actually get out of this lane. So we're just kind of waiting for him to buy a TP scroll and then hopefully have mana. feel like he should be higher mana. He should really be spamming the EMP on this DP. But I think DP's doing a good job at like using all their mana and then not letting the Invoker EMP her for free. So, a bot lane though, Shaggy in trouble.
Maybe it's enough. The upheaval slow doing quite a bit. Looks like he's gonna escape on a slither of HP.
Looks like Earth Spirit's in
Oh,
trouble.
and just a massive heal coming out from the Ghost Shroud, able to re-initiate onto Imkid. And with the Blood Grenade coming out, slow with the Boulder Smash, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. Final right click comes out from Shaggy to net that kill.
Now Shaggy's gonna dive too. And they
Yeah.
got the bonds on the Dazzle, so he's gonna have to back off. He's gonna lose the full wave probably.
I mean, it has to be careful with the Golems chasing him as well.
Yeah, he's gonna have to go
Can't step
base.
up.
Looks like they're trying to go on TA top. Wake me up though.
Oh,
Bad
there's
pathing
a
there.
clap.
Chilling. Uh-oh. Yeah, this bot lane is looking really rough for the Dazzle here. And Shaggy just rushing this Radiance. Gonna be really early.
I guess we're gonna want to see Earth Spirit rotate for the runes, right? Come 6 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, that looks like the Invoker's already getting rotated on. Wake me up with this nice rotation here. Maybe
Yeah, coming
maybe
in.
lead to something.
It's the way to
Lift
get a
back
TP.
into the arms of the Death Prophet. Chase down. There's a nice tornado trying to buy some space, but it isn't going to break the Spirit Siphon. And here comes AMB just diving under the tower.
He has Ghosts though. Oh, he has no. Oh, he messed up. He used his.
Easy.
Chives is here. Can he save him?
Wow.
No. Fade Bolt finishes the job. Might get a return kill onto the Rubik. Gonna be small pennies though for that
Now they're
trade.
going-
M-Kid's here. Going for Frogots. Gets a Fatal's Bonds off to the creep wave. Doesn't latch onto the Bane though. Still might be able to chase down this Warlock. As AMB gets the Spirit
AMB.
Siphon, is slowing up. That's a lot of damage coming out onto this poor Ember Spirit. He thought he was doing the damage, but the damage comes onto him.
Yeah, TA in trouble too maybe soon. Rubik's keeping top. Yeah, he's gonna lift him.
Yeah, no Bane
yeah.
here because Chives used the rotation towards the mid lane, leaves the TA all alone.
Oh,
There's
Refraction?
Refraction, goes into the
Alright.
Swamp
The woods?
Panda, try to get some move speed.
all right, he's out. Oh,
They thought he melded. I mean, he's out,
Oh.
but
yeah,
he
sad
has
for
no
sure.
resources.
I mean, he'll start
But
jungling.
Mid lane, AMB getting got on
It's
him.
an important kill to try to grab, but you don't have any more lockdown.
Yeah, something is wrong with Paladin's draft here in terms of being able to find kills. I think they just really lack damage. Like, their only source of damage is the TA, and the TA is level 4, so...
Burgos and bot
Okay,
lane.
nice push back into the rolling boulder. Some right
Yeah.
clicks coming out from Zor, and it's something.
Yeah, it's something for sure.
Something. Zor is the highest net worth hero on the Paladins lineup right now.
Yeah,
Highest last
still-
hits at least.
Still 1,000 behind Shaggy, though, if you look at the net worth chart. Like, it's big net worth discrepancy here.
Yeah. The highest net worth of an extremely poor team. Feels bad.
hmm
Yeah. A big 1,000 pre 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah, and top tower is gonna go down here for free too. Like, this is the really nasty part about this TA lane, is she can't really defend herself. So now she's just jungling, and Brew gets to take this tower for free. He doesn't have to use split, doesn't have to use any spells. Like, really big for his game too, because now he's gonna go use his split elsewhere. He gets his boots. He's gonna be queuing up his Midas, and he's gonna go press split somewhere else and maybe make another kill happen on Brew.
It feels with this amount of the lead, the towers are just going to start falling so fast. Like
Yeah,
whenever there's a
DP
split used, an exorcism used, it's an objective being taken.
Yeah, DP's gonna press Exo here soon and make a move on mid tower, I'm sure. And this is a real problem. Like you said already, like I don't think Dire can fight if they press Exo or split. And if you
Yeah.
press them together, like you're gonna get team wiped for sure. So you really need to dodge these moves and make counter pressure on the map.
Not to mention they have Rock as well. Any engagement is just
Yeah, it's like what if you look at like Paladin lineup, like what do they actually have? Like they have like they're gonna have Fiend's Grip at some point, but like this is canceled by every like there's Rock, there's
Yeah.
Rubik, like this is not a good Bane game. Like how are you ever gonna grip someone really? Like
Yeah, it's grip magnetized tornado. It's like that's it.
yeah, it's like nothing. And there's just so many spells on Radiant.
Chives is in Viz. They might go for a setup onto the Necro, but that's a very hard target to go for, especially with Wake Me Up sitting behind them. From the trees, there's a grip.
Rock and
No, not
roll.
coming out.
Uh-oh.
It's not going the way they wanted. Shaggy isn't dying. It's Zor dying
Upheaval.
instead. And M-Kid next on the list. Chives running around in the
Good
horrible
hero.
pit of upheaval.
I'd say the biggest mistake here is they're not using their Invoker. Their Invoker's level 7. He actually has a pretty solid game. I mean, he's actually really poor. I don't know why he's so poor, but I mean, they really need to use the Invoker. You can't really make plays without Invoker. Like I said, there's no damage. Like Dazzle, Bane, Earth Spirit, like this is your combo to kill Necro. Like, you know, where's your damage? There's
Rough.
no damage on this 3 duo. So, like I said, this is only gonna get worse. So, Necro building this Radiance. He's got his Relic at 9 minutes. I'll have his Radiance probably 11 minutes here, and you know, as soon as this guy gets the heart or any like real item, I think I mean, he's gonna go maybe Lotus Orb too. It's a great Lotus game, so. Again, they're just going on Earth Spirit, but he has no ult. And Earth Spirit has some really weird items. I've never seen anything like this before.
Whoa.
Interesting.
Orchid queued up.
I mean, I don't even. He has Wraith Bands. This is super abnormal, right? Like, why does he
Right.
have Wraith Bands?
And no boots. I guess you
Like-
don't need boots.
Especially
I mean,
into
he's
a
he's a
necro.
strength hero, right? Like, I'm not
Yeah.
crazy. Like Wraith Bands on a strength hero, like. And what is the armor even for? Like,
Right,
where-
he was into a necro warlock lane. Like,
yeah, I don't understand it at all.
what
Really,
damage
but...
are you mitigating? He's initiating over onto the Rubik though, but there's a nice counter initiation with the Golem. AMB's
good
here as
tornado.
well. A tornado onto all three, cancels the
Like, TPing,
upheaval.
though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Only
boy.
Death cancels the TP there. Tries to get the roll up, but AMB is there to block it. M-Kid gonna get chased
Uh-oh.
down by the Death Prophet. Chives shows up, wants to offer his life as well. Thinks
Oh,
he's gonna kill onto
no.
the Rubik, but it just isn't happening.
Oh,
Rugas
no.
on a trail with a triple kill. He's rich.
AMB
Rubik's
is
surviving.
surviving. And this Brewmaster still hasn't pressed split, so.
He doesn't need to.
Liam has dust. Oh man, if he connected that clap, I'm pretty sure he would split on top. He has dust here. So TA has to be really careful actually in this position. But mid tower gonna fall now.
He's getting space
Mm.
though on the TA.
Yeah,
So
he
there's
is.
kind of a glimmer of hope, I guess.
Good glyph. Maybe they'll be able to secure the tower from like the creeps will kill the tower now. Okay, Earth Spirit is going crazy. What? What?
I hope your roll comes off cooldown, but AMB is going to stand on top of him, baiting in AMB with the Tornado EMP. He's out of mana. Okay, is there enough damage
Oh,
to
he's
get a
out.
return kill? M-Kid does seem to be out. There are still Fatal Bonds ticking onto the three of them. Okay, here comes Zor. Nice poison attack onto 3, or poison touch, whatever that
He
spell's
stole the
called.
cold snap.
Yeah, wake me up with the cold snap there.
Yeah, gets a telekinesis back
Uh-oh.
onto the 3 of them. M-Kid not able to get an
M-Kid
instant
is certainly gaming right now. I'll say that about it, whatever he's
Oh,
doing.
almost
This
dies
is-
to a Fade Bolt. Better not eat a Crypt Swarm as well.
Is M-Kid their stand-in? Who's their... He is, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Wait, no. Their TAs are
Oh,
stand.
TA is their stand-in.
Yeah.
Who's
yeah,
M-Kid? M-Kid is... Oh, he's
M-Kid
their...
is
He's Cyblade God? Okay.
Why is Cyblade God not playing TA?
Well... Yeah, I was
His
gonna say,
name is
I just
Cyblade
assumed
God.
that Cyblade God was playing Templar Assassin here, as the name implies. But man, Cyblade God has the craziest build I've ever seen. Now he's going for the Meteor Hammer. He's decided Orchid is not the build. So really interesting stuff.
Very cool stuff.
I agree with him that Orchid is not the build. Whether
Yeah, I'm
Meteor
not glad
Hammer
he
is
didn't go Orchid.
appropriate.
They found an
Substitute,
invoker.
I'm not
Uh-oh.
sure. Tornado, but it wasn't onto the Warlock, so he's going to be caught in the upheaval. There's a
Oh
nice
no,
poison
the
touch onto a
stacks.
few, but Zor might just be next.
Zor's
He's being
chased.
chased down by A and B. He can pop Shallow Grave, but only delay the
TP?
inevitable.
Should TP. TP. There's no cancel.
It's only
Oh.
level 1. It wouldn't last long enough.
Wait, what? No, it's 3.5. He can TP. I don't know why he didn't. I mean, he should TP, like, for
You
sure.
can TP. Yeah.
Yeah, Grave TP.
Okay,
like.
okay.
Did she have her Yules on cooldown?
I think so, yeah, right?
Yeah,
Maybe he
I
did have
think so.
Yules. I thought he had Yules and Lift on cooldown. Maybe he had Yules, though. Maybe it won't work. But either way, they lost their stack, so this is really unfortunate. Yeah, 7k deficit now. M-Kid's still working on level 6 here. Chives also still working on level 6. So really, they need to just get support levels here. I think Invoker needs to just off-map, give mid lane to one of these supports, hopefully, until they're 6, and then you can make, like, one play. Maybe Chives will get a nice D word here. Yeah, it looks like he has
The
found...
smoke is running right
no.
into the Invoker, though.
Wait.
Smoke pops. They see
Wait,
Invoker
this-
on the other side of the tree line. Thunderclap. Tornado only onto the Brew. The EMP is coming
Pick up-
out. Gonna burn quite a bit of mana,
The
but
bounty
it's not
rune.
mana you need. It's life. It's HP. Here
Split.
comes a split as well as M-Kid rolls in, eats a whole bunch of damage, and dies.
I don't want to make things worse too, but Chives has placed the most unfortunate sentry of his life, and he's gonna get chased down maybe because of it, or nope, just lose his ward now. Unlucky. Sentry just out of range of this observer ward.
Damn.
And TA getting dove now. Yeah.
Oh, the split. They find him. Trying to turn with the melt damage over on a Wake Me Up, but there's way too much damage around him. Gets the second round of refractions off, but it doesn't last very long under the damage of Shaggy and Leem.
Mm.
When you're 9K behind at 14 minutes, it's kind of rough.
Yeah, this is a really rough game. I think, this is where you go blame. You blame your guy who didn't show up. You say, guys, we had no reserve time. This guy ruined our day. Like, he didn't show up for game 1. And so this is just, this is just calibration game. Like, we didn't have any draft time. Game 2, we're going to have 200 seconds or 210 seconds of reserve time or whatever. And we're going to really think about our draft and come back with a winning draft. I think that's the best attitude to have when the game's going like this. Because, like, your draft kind of sucks. You can't really make plays. Your subs have no levels. I mean, they're doing it now. They have 2 level 6s on their subs, and they're going to go for this kill. But, like, it's not... I imagine they're going to get chain TP'd on and all die.
Yeah.
So.
Grip on
They
the
do have the grip,
Necro.
though.
Onto Necro, but there's no damage coming out as A and B turns up with the damage. Gonna be able to chase down Zor. Here comes the Reaper Scythe onto the head of MKid. Chives dies just by, being in the area, it seems like.
Yeah,
that TP, not gonna work. The Yules comes out from A and B, and he's just pinned into a corner. They're bullying him. Oh my god, it's like a schoolyard. Hitting the kid against the wall.
Everything lies on the stand-in. So this is like a really hard task to come back from. I don't really see this getting better. I think really the best play is to just call GG, go next, get a better draft. Like I feel like you can just chalk this up to an outdraft. Like you talked about in the pregame about the Brewmaster being like too much to handle, but it's not just the Brew, it's like the Warlock and it's just all the team fight in the game. Just too much team fight on the side of Radiant. And yeah, there's just a lot of tips coming out, a lot of toxicity from High Shaggy and the boys here.
Trash Knights, this lineup being toxic, I'm not sure. I don't know. Maybe that was a friendly tip.
I just have a feeling it's not, but could be incorrect here. And Shaggy is going for the Mantha, the bots Mantha here. He's very alone though. Maybe they could kill Shaggy, but no, they're just.
I don't think it's in the mid lane. Zor dies. Pichu getting chased down, goes in the Ghost Walk. Is there any detection?
Oh no, Earth Spirit.
Doesn't seem like it. Earth Spirit trying to get for the kill onto Shaggy with the help of TA, but just in the Ghost round, turns it around. A and B's here. There's a grip stolen by a Wake Me Up onto the Invoker.
Hey, that was a stolen grip too. So yeah, I was getting confused. I was like, whoa, he's getting gripped. Like that's not good. Okay, yeah.
The Bane grips his own teammate. The game's a disaster.
This might be one of the.
Is it better to GG out than to play it out? You think?
I think it's better to GG out when your draft is this bad. Yeah, I think it's unrelated to the heroes. Like no one should take any. Because it's better to just move on with your life and pretend it didn't happen. Like just like it doesn't matter. Like this draft is just terrible. Like there you go, GG's fault. I mean it's like I think that's the best way to do it. Because now you can go into game 2 and you can just say like, yo guys, we have some draft time. Why is what were the problems? Like, okay, ban Brewmaster, boom. Like that's one hero eliminated. All right, they have A and B DP. This is best hero. Okay, boom. Second ban DP. Like now we're gonna go to the second phase. We're gonna pick Warlock for ourselves. We're gonna maybe even ban Necro. Like I would get all of these heroes out of the game. Just play a different game. So, yeah.
Good plan. Definitely start with the Brew. I don't imagine the Brew will be in the next game for sure.
I'm surprised they didn't take the Sven though. Like the Sven felt so obvious to me. Maybe their carry player doesn't play it, but I mean they have 2 carry players. Maybe they can swap roles. Like they both play TA, I guess. Zero. None of them play Sven, unfortunately. I guess.
Yeah, they just met their carry player like 30 seconds before the match started. So
yeah, that's true. But they just both they both need to find a way to, I guess, have bigger hero pool in what they want, because it looked like Zor got banned out too. Like it looked like maybe they can just start with the Zor hero, because it looked like Trash Knights were prioritizing all the bans on the Zor. Like they're banning Viper, Spirit Breaker, Weaver, like something else. Like all these random range Zor heroes. Axe, they banned Axe too. So yeah, maybe you can just start the draft with your Zor hero. You can get him his comfort hero and build around him that way, because he is the captain, right? I think he's the highest MMR, maybe the captain. So I think to me that's the best strategy. And also, like I said, ban these team fighters, ban this Brew, ban this DP, play a different game. Get yourself better supports. Like I think Bane or Spirit is a really bad support duo if you don't have really strong side lanes. So maybe you can even just get stronger supports, like stronger team fighting supports, like get the Warlock for yourself. yeah, that'd be where I would start for Paladins, and just chalk it up to the draft. Like, don't worry about the game, because this game is like irrelevant to player skill. Like it was gonna go this way, like just based on the heroes. Like 90% and like 99% of the time, based on the heroes, it's gonna go the same way probably. So.
Well, we're going to see whether or not Paladins can turn it around, whether this is just a warm-up game or whether they're going to crumble here in the lower bracket. This is NADCL. My name is Wesley, joined here by JMac and Sammy, and we'll see y'all after a short break for game number 2.
Hey everyone, I want to talk to you guys about our first NADCL Gamer Gains contest. As you guys know, they are our title sponsor for Season 4, and not only did they sponsor the prize pool, but they're also going to be helping us run some contests throughout the season that allow everybody in our community to participate in prize pooling events. So if you've got the Gamer Gains application downloaded, great. If you don't, head over to their website, gamergains.com, sign up, download the application, link your Steam account, join the NADCL Dota 2 contest, which I'll show you how to do in a second, and you will be ready to compete. It's important to note that you need to be running Gamer Gains in the background of Dota 2 while you're playing. It's not going to affect your performance at all. It's not that kind of application, so don't worry about that. If you do have the application, you'll be very familiar with their daily challenges that allow you to earn their gamer token. But what we're sort of releasing now in partnership with them is the contest feature. So you'll see here the NADCL Season 4 inaugural contest, Week 1. It begins at 1 p.m. Eastern, I believe, and it's going to last for 6 days. There's no registration fee, and the total pricing is 500 USDC. So you guys should be able to click the contest, and if you haven't entered, it'll say enter contest here. I've already entered, so it says leave. On this page, you can check out the contest rules. You can check out the pricing. You can see the current leaderboard. And yeah, you're probably wondering, how does the leaderboard work? So the way that we're doing scoring is this game, this is like, you're essentially running this in the background as you're just playing your ranked matchmaking games. And so you'll get 5 points for each win. 1 point for each kill, 1 point for each assist, and -1 point for each death. And so what Gamer Games will do is track your games and then put you on a leaderboard based on your top 5 games throughout the week. Pretty simple. Another way to compete. We're testing this out, so we'd love your guys' feedback, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching. See you soon.
Welcome, gamer. We have summoned you to our realm to help us in the fight against evil. Team up, choose your class, and get ready for battle.
Hello, everyone. This is the NADCL update now, I guess, where Paladins have decided to. One of the players left the lobby, and so they decided to forfeit the game. So it's going to be another best of one for us at NADCL, and Trash Knights are going to move on in the lower bracket. We have a representative from them here to join us for an interview. Welcome, Alien Man and Banana. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
I'm joined here with by Sammy Boy and J Mac. They might have a couple questions for you. What do you got, boys?
I was gonna ask. So you like this Death Prophet? Is it kind of your signature hero?
Yeah, I think it's definitely my favorite hero. I think it's kind of predictable what the hero wants to do, but if you're like me and Wake Me Up, we've talked a lot about how to play with it, so we just feel comfortable with it.
Yeah, I think it's pretty strong. I think it's kind of underpicked too in like high level meta, but yeah, it does what it needs to do and it looks good.
Yeah,
What do
I
you-
mean,
What
oh,
do you
sorry,
think it's
go ahead.
lacking to try to like put it to the edge here and like have it be a more standardized pick? Because you're the only person I see that plays it.
Yeah, I know. I'm like basically the only person that like kind of spams picks this hero. I just think it's really good in the lane, but again, you kind of need like a team to play around it. It's not as good as rotating as the other heroes are, and like it can be a little bit exposed if the game's really hard and you can't take towers and play aggressive. So like the worst position you can be with Death Prop is you're playing like really defensive and you can't take towers or play with your team very well. So yeah, that's kind of where it falters a little bit.
Do you guys
Nice.
play another series today?
Yeah, I think we're
Yeah,
playing tonight.
you guys play the whole day. So I mean, wait, because the grand finals is tomorrow, but you play
Yeah.
until. Okay, I see. So you have to play at least one more series. You play the Honored Vanguard. What do you think about that matchup? What are you looking forward to about that matchup? You guys feel confident about it? Probably a bit tougher of a matchup than the one you played just now. So
Yeah, it's definitely a tougher matchup. I think half the battle is just showing up, as we saw today. So as long as my team shows up on time, I think we're pretty confident. I think anyone can win in these final four teams, in my opinion. So I really think it just comes down to who prepares more, really. I'm not really picking like a favorite or anything, but I think we are pretty confident. So I think we know what we want to do.
Who's drafting on your team? I didn't get to see.
Wake Me Up's drafting basically. So
Nice. Do you all
we let
kind of have a say?
I mean, yeah, we kind of all do, but we let Shaggy draft. He kind of griefed the draft a little, so now we're on to Wake Me Up. So
Mhm.
that's a smart decision. That's an upgrade from what I know.
I know
You
I'm
mentioned-
really bad at drafting, so thank God I'm not drafting either.
Who do you guys think will be in the or who do you think will be in the finals? You think it'll be Fry Boys? You think you'll have to maybe get a rematch versus Sporkface Killers? Because they sent you down, right?
Yeah.
2-1 yesterday.
Yeah.
Is that kind of who you think you're going to be facing in the finals? You think they're the strongest team? Because obviously you took a loss to them.
Yeah,
probably
that was a close series. We honestly messed up the draft. I think we gave them Phantom Assassin, and that hero is just so busted right now. It's not even. It's so hard to play against that hero. They just like two shot you. You can't even see them with the axe. So, I don't know. I really think it could go any way. I think Fryboys has the power of friendship. I think that really helps here. Like they're all five of them are like friends and play Battle Cup, and
Mhm.
I think that actually does matter. Whereas like Sporkface, they probably have the best players overall, but I don't think they like hang out as much together or really are tryharding as much as like Fry Boys because they play together like all the time.
Mhm.
Speaking
So,
of
yeah.
the power of friendship, I mean, this Trash Knights lineup, it went from a point where you guys couldn't even field a roster, and now you're making a kind of deep run into the grand finals. What kind of changed from week to week that got, the team working together and getting some wins together?
I mean, we just had like a little pep talk. We had to like take it seriously because we weren't like motivated for a while. But I think we kind of just like had a little pep talk and Wake Me Up and Shaggy like talked out their issues, and I think we kind of are like feeling a little bit more confident and just like we kind of just said like we have nothing to lose because like we literally have nothing to lose, so we might as well just play, and that's kind of like our mentality.
Who took the lead on sort of like reconciling or like getting the pep talk, getting the energy back?
So I was really the one that started it, and then I think Wake Me Up kind of like picked up on it and talked to Shaggy. So that's basically what happened.
Well, it is a decent prize pool, so I mean, it might as well try hard. Might as well try to make the deep run.
Yeah, so I mean, Shaggy showed up on time. Like we told him, like, hey, show up on time. This is half the battle, and he did. So
Yeah, now the other team's
Okay.
DQ'd and y'all aren't, so easy dub.
Amazing
yeah,
strategy.
Yeah.
Only in NA.
yeah, it's
What
some NA Dota.
You talked a little bit about talking to Wake Me Up kind of before the games and figuring out how your team's going to play together. What sort of prep are you guys doing before it? Is it just talking? Are you guys doing any sort of scrimming or playing together? What does the sort of prep look like for
We
y'all?
aren't scrimming, but we are talking a little bit more, and I think we're just confident about like basically overall what we want to do, just the gist of it. And it doesn't always go smoothly. Like we play really sloppy at times, but I think we're just as these tournaments go on, we're just gonna play better. I think we have learned a lot from our mistakes, especially when we played Sporkface Killers. I think there was like we played a couple long games there. I think we know like how to be competitive down the stretch in the late game a little bit better because we made some errors there.
All right. Well, I want to thank you for joining us, A and B. Nice talking to you. Good luck prepping for your series tonight, and good luck facing the Honor Vanguard later. Yeah,
All right, thanks guys. See you later.
Yeah,
Have
good
a
no
good
luck.
one.
problem.
Yep.
All right, that's gonna be it for myself, Sammy, and JMac. We got to cast a pretty stompy one game. Unfortunately, the series couldn't go the distance due to some, you know, scheduling errors for the players or whatever you want to chalk it up
Scheduling
to.
errors.
Yeah.
Uh,
We might have some in-houses coming up or some turbo matches to fill the space. It's gonna be a hard start time for our next series in 2 hours, an hour and 50 minutes about. I think it's 5 p.m. Eastern time. So look out for that. Join a lobby if we send up a password. And anything y'all want to say before we head off? Sammy
Nope.
and J-Mac.
except for just thanks for having me, and that was
Yeah.
fun, guys.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Best of luck to AMB. if they win, I mean, I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
excited to see. I mean, I'm just sad. I'm in disbelief that the
Yeah.
scheduling issues occurred, but I'll accept it.
North American region. What can you do? Make sure to join the Discord. Make sure to check out our Crimson Witnesses event. They're doing a turbo mode at TI in conjunction with NADCL. Sammy, you're gonna be there as one of
Yeah,
our
you can
honored guests.
meet me there if you want. You can say hello. You can like insult me, whatever. You guys can come say hi.
Yeah.
That's all good. I think there's some other. I don't know if they've announced the other captains, but we got some other hype captains too that are maybe unannounced. I don't know if they've announced them, but
We have
sure we got-
Universe. Universe.
we have
Universe,
Universe, we have PPD. Those are the old
Mhm.
ones though. Like I was talking about the new ones. There's some new up and coming captains I've heard.
Yeah,
things about.
I don't think they've been released yet. I think
Okay,
right now it's U, Universe, PPD, and Z Quadex.
All right, well we have at least one more zoomer on
All right.
the captain there, so people can spoil that for themselves. I'm sure that's
Mhm.
exciting.
Okay, very nice.
Yeah. So hopefully see you at Turbo Mode at TI. See y'all for the next series in a couple hours, and then hopefully see y'all in whatever sort of lobbies that we host in between those time slots. We can head to a break. See y'all there.
Welcome, gamer. We have summoned you to our realm to help us in the fight against evil. Team up. Choose your class. And get ready for battle.